Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Lucifer, Season 4, Episode 2. I'm so excited to be watching this show again. Interesting little thing, I didn't read the article, so I don't know, how 100% true it is, but I saw a little article pop up. I didn't want any spoilers or anything, but, Lucifer was apparently the most streamed show in 2021. You guys can fact check that yourself if you want, but yeah, that's interesting. I didn't open the article because, like I said, I don't want it to be like, yes, it's like the hype is probably due to season 5 when such and such happens, you know. Um, so just to be safe. But anyways, last episode was a lot of fun getting back into it. Everything's okay, but is it really okay? We have Chloe talking to a priest, seemingly ominous. Now I think it could go a couple ways. I think it could be that she's actively plotting against Lucifer, trying to like the way the priest said it was like protecting humanity and stuff like that. So, or it could be that she's more passively by just being near him, it's keeping him from going out and doing other things, and she gets to keep her eye on him, kind of thing, you know? Where maybe she's not actively going against Lucifer, she's just, kind of being like a babysitter to Lucifer rather than, a colleague and a friend. So, but either way, I think it's going to end up hurting Lucifer's feelings, and I want to learn more about the father and all that stuff. I talked a lot about it in the discussion. But we also had Maze kind of getting back together with a lot of the people with her sorries and getting back with Trixie, but we know now that Chloe doesn't want Trixie near Maze either, so things are going to be tense, I feel like. So, yeah, either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of murder we're going to have this week. So, all right, let's start the episode here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Zoom into the end, yes. A Warner Brothers television. A Netflix original series, yes. Totally original. Alright, Chloe, what are you up to? Reading about. Probably shouldn't read the Bible to try to get info about Lucifer. That might not be the Bible. I don't know what it is she's looking at, but she's just recapping all the things. Father Kinley. Who is this guy? Hmm, interesting. So she came overseas to research him. Interesting. Hmm. Ella. Hmm. Well, I feel like there should be more to Father Kinley than just an exorcist that's known of Lucifer out of nowhere. I don't know. Like if he's like an angel or something. I love Ella so much. Something famous, someone famous, somewhere famous. Hmm. Look at that chiseled man. uh. What shirt should I wear? I wouldn't. He went with the other one. Nice. Not quite. Well, they did kiss, didn't they? I think they did kiss at one point in the show, but I think he's talking about the devil face, but doesn't want to tell his brother. Doesn't want to tell him in a deal. I don't know. Hmm. Oh man. I actually really feel bad for Lucifer right now because he's like thinking one way, and we know that Chloe's thinking like complete opposite. Like she like all she wants to do is run away. I think the cabin. Oh, some reality show thing. 27 seasons. Holy crap. Jeez. Was it him? I'm just gonna accuse everyone. I'm just kidding. I don't think it was him. Oh my god. Ella. Why do I feel like that's partially an excuse just to watch the unaired footage? Oh, shit. What is that? So what did they see that he's only really affected, for the most part, bad people? Ah, so vial of something, and Chloe won't do it. That's what I wrote down. Claimed she won't do it, though. Maybe she's gonna slip it during dinner. This is what she's been putting off that she was talking to Ella about. Oh, okay. So that's why Dan's mad, is because Pierce, he knew about Pierce. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, just because. Hmm. That seems to be stretching a bit. It's like an outside view of what happened for sure. Do we get a name for whatever that is? Some kind of poison, probably. But a poison that will work on the devil? Or does he know that Lucifer is vulnerable around Chloe, so it's just regular poison and it'll work? I don't know. So she had the thing that keeps her from being eliminated. Judd the Jock. Probably not Judd the Jock. Mm, it's tying up too nicely. Wait, what? Well, Chloe's projecting her own feelings on the case, just like Lucifer usually does. She's totally pulling a Lucifer. That's funny. It's so not like her, though. What? That's not a confession. Chloe, chill. Hmm. Damn. Jed the Jock. Smart man. Ooh, the Secret Alliance. The cameraman. I'm probably wrong, but I'm writing it down. Camera man murderer. Oh. Linda, you're awesome. Oh no. She's gonna be okay, right? That was funny though. Hmm. I wonder how many of these are like. I mean, obviously they're actors on Lucifer, but I mean, like, what kind of facade are they putting on for the cabin? Just everyone. Naming everyone else. Hmm. What? Okay. Hmm. Gary Coleman? Hmm. I like that she's asking the questions. I just worry that she might not believe what he's saying, you know? But top shelf for my girl. Oh, Maze. I'm glad we have good old Maze back. I really didn't like Maze last season. Hello. Yep. Yep. Bleeding eyes are very bad. She's right. She's 100% right. You. Ooh, the opera. Jeez. I feel so bad for Lucifer. Hmm. You should not be playing with that. I like how she's like guarding the box, like, don't open this. Oh no. Poor Lucifer. Yeah, more like she's hesitating. At the date, she wanted to frickin' poison him, and then now she doesn't think she wants to. Oh. So it's a roofie, okay. You know, just kind of like you, sir? I don't know. That's just my assumption. See, I feel like that's almost like this guy talking about himself, except instead of caring about himself, he only cares about the devil. He'll do whatever it takes, say whatever it takes to get the devil, you know? Hmm. Don't just listen to assumptions from this guy. Go off what you know, Chloe. Damn it. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and forth with. We're gonna go back and forth with Chloe, like believing Lucifer, and then going back to Father Kinley and getting persuaded to pursue Lucifer again, and then go back to Lucifer and be convinced again. Hmm. How do you how do you mark it on a calendar if you're going after the what? If you're going after the case is over, you don't know when the case is going to be over. So how do you mark it? Ah, okay. I love Ella so much. Aw, Menadil just trying to connect. Poor Dan. I want good old Dan back. Not too hard. Oh my god. Oh, the look on his face. He like totally didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. He's trying, but he does not understand. She's gonna be a freaking liar, isn't she? What? Why would she run away? Why did she run? What? Is he talking to like a dog or something? Oh. Oh my god. Balls. I love how they're all dancing around the word balls now. They're so awkward. It's great. Oh man. Oh my god. Lucifer. Oh jeez, here we go. Chloe is really being a Lucifer this episode. Oh. She's the one that said everyone's a liar, right? So she is too. Murdering someone else? Or is she murdered? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Is she blowing up the building that Lucifer is in? Put it out! Oh, that was genuine concern. Is he far enough away from her? Is he far enough away from Chloe? Oh my god, he's just gonna walk out of this fire, isn't he? Like a fucking badass. Oh my god. Of course. Clothes unscathed. How is... What? Why is she surprised by this? Ooh. Did she kill Melinda by accident? Almost did it again, almost killed someone again. Damn. I was wrong, it wasn't the cameraman. Hmm. Okay. The question is it to roofie him this time? Hmm. Okay. Oh no. What? Uh-oh. Is she pregnant? That's the kind of response when you find out that you're pregnant. Do you faint when you're pregnant? What was that reply implying? Nice. I like the real basic little date they have going. I just wish it wasn't underlined by the potential of the roofie. Way to hit the guilt. But it's the biggest lie of all. Is she gonna do it? Oh. Is she gonna realize he's vulnerable around her? He didn't get hurt by the fire, but now he got hurt here? Yep. Is he gonna say that it's her? Oh, on his date. He's always honest. It's you. He was honest. Hmm. Uh-oh. Did they get the wrong person? Oh. What? Like a battery? Like a fucking battery? Let's go. Is it the camera guy? He dropped the battery earlier. Oh, was I right? The cameraman. Oh, he's gonna attack her, isn't he? Lucifer's gonna come in clutch, maybe save her. This shot. Jeez, that's crazy for one cameraman. Yeah, you don't shoot a shot like that behind him. Yep. She knows. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, Lucifer. Handle this well. She's already skeptical of you. I can't believe it's the camera guy. Oh my god! Alright. He jumped in front of it. It didn't. Yeah, it looked like it was the side, yeah. Nice chest. Hmm. Yes, he did. Hmm. Okay. That ended up well. I was really worried that Lucifer was gonna, like, come in and, like, devil face the guy and be like, don't you dare hurt her. And then, like, that would push Chloe away. Someone actually coming up and... Uh-oh. Here it is. Oh, God. He was the last one she was with, right? That's a... Okay. Interesting. What are the lores of that in this world? That's a, That's like a Nephilim, right? If an angel has a child with a kid, or the human or something, or I guess maybe I'm just thinking that's supernatural rules. I don't know anything about actual Nephilims. I decided I can't do it. Don't say the weakness part. Be careful what you say. He might not know. Okay, so he does know. That is why he said that only she can do it. Hmm. It's definitely not going to be the last we see of this guy. Not in the slightest. Okay. Yeah, I have some assumptions of what's going to happen from here on out, but they did pleasantly surprise me that they kind of wrapped up. Uh-oh. It's him. Okay. Angels recognize other angels, so he's wrong. Wow. He's gonna play loose. Oh my god. What a fucker. God damn it. Alright. That is gonna be it, guys, for episode 2 of season 4. Damn. Okay. All right, so I want to write that down real fast. Kinley playing Lucifer. I don't know why I'm writing it down. Anyway, I could have did it after I finished here, but yeah, that was a good episode. I actually really like the episode. I really like the twist of the cameraman being the killer in the end. It's funny because I literally just threw that out there as like, I don't know. I was like, they showed him in a few shots, and he was kind of like in the background, but in the background, he was one of the characters they showed the most that wasn't a main character, you know? Um, they had him in, the initial scene when they first go to the camp. He's the one that's there while when Ella asked to see the footage, the unaired footage. He was there. Then he popped up in a random scene when they were talking to Judd and stuff like that, and he just kept popping up, And I just when I saw him the second time in that scene, I was like, and we kind of like I knew it wasn't Judd, Judd was like that. He was that one where it's like they have like all the obvious stuff where like, oh, he's the villain, he pretended to hit her over the head with a coconut, so he has all the trappings of like, oh yeah, it's this guy, but obviously it's not, kind of thing. And I started thinking like, well then who is it? And I just threw out the cameraman at that point, and then they went on the montage of all the different people, and then when it revealed that it was, or what we thought was it being Kylie, I was like, oh, I almost kind of liked that because that was someone who we only got to see in like one scene, and I don't even think they ever said her name. Like they listed off some of the names, like we obviously got Judd, and then some of the other people said, I can't remember what the names were, but some of the other people said some other names, right? They were like, when they were asking who Melinda was sleeping with, some of them said like, oh, definitely this person, definitely that person, and they named names. And I don't remember Kylie ever being a name that anyone said. So I was like, oh, cool, like a character that we only saw once wasn't really named. Like that was a cool little subversion. I didn't expect that. But then it all wrapped back around to being it all wrapped back around to being the cameraman. So that's just funny. I just wanted to throw it out there. The cameraman ended up being right. That's fun. But all right, so we got with the overarching story, we got the name Father Kinley. He is supposedly an exorcist that works for this organization of exorcists that seem to be stationed overseas, where Chloe went on her vacation which I guess her vacation was just to research everything regarding Lucifer. Now, I'm glad she was very skeptical. Like she said, like as a detective, all this evidence is circumstantial, and even to reading the books, she's arguing with herself, being like, the man I know wouldn't do this stuff, but why is it written in these books then, and stuff like that. She's conflicted, and she's going back and forth, and like most episodes where Lucifer is making the crime that they're working at about himself, Chloe is doing that here, where she's, trying to make it all about herself. But yeah, so the vial of something that I have written down here was some kind of drug to roofie him, seemingly. I wonder if there's anything more to it. Like, is Kinley lying about it being a roofie? Like Chloe seems to think it's a roofie, but is it not? But he said that he wanted her to use it on him, and then he'd come in and perform the exorcism, but Chloe initially said she wouldn't do it. Then Kinley used some sweet words to convince her to do it, and then she wouldn't do it again. She kind of flipped back and forth a bunch of times in the episode, but yeah, like I I'm glad they went this route I hope it sticks, but obviously what they're going with here is what they're going with here is they want Lucifer now. Kinley's going to Lucifer because he wants Lucifer to act out against Chloe, so that way Kinley can then go to Chloe and be like, see, I told you he's not who he seems, you know? I think that's the plan, right? I think anyway, that's gonna be my guess, right? Is maybe Kinley will actually be honest. I don't know. Maybe he won't. But maybe he'll be honest and be like, hey, you know, Chloe has been working with me to try to exercise you, you know, behind your back. And, you know, Lucifer always goes off the deep end and always overreacts. And, you know, he might overreact in front of Chloe, and then Kinley will be there to be like, see, told you know, kind of thing. And then we're going to be back onto the will she, won't she train, maybe. But so far, I really like the development of Chloe, you know, seeing the good in Lucifer and, you know, because, like, really, right now, Kinley's being far more manipulative than Lucifer really has been, at least as far as I can think of, right? Like, Lucifer has been. He's stretched some truths, and he's kept some information, you know, so, like, he hasn't been perfect. But Kinley here is, like, she's saying that like Lucifer never lies, and he's like without any evidence saying, "What if that's the biggest lie of them all?" You know, like cool, that's a great line, and like I can see how it could throw someone off, but at the same time, you're also just throwing out baseless accusations. You know, literally, you could say that about anyone, where you're like, "Oh yeah, this person's always honest with me," or maybe they've never been honest and everything's a lie. You know, and it's like if you throw that out there, you need the evidence to back it up. You know, she's a detective. She needs that, and I'm glad that she was able to. She almost went through with it, but I'm glad in the end she was able to see it. Although I do kind of wish she was able to see it a little bit sooner, you know. But I liked how she had the courage at some points in this episode to kind of come straight forward and ask questions, and I liked the responses from Lucifer, you know. And even like when she asked why, you know, basically why he's bleeding at that point, and I'm glad he said it, you know, he could have like subverted it or made it like seem like a joke and like not lied but not told the complete truth in that moment, you know, but he chose to tell the complete truth, and I'm very happy about that. And then also when I like that during the scene with the cameraman, he jumped in front of the axe, and like I said during the reaction, I was really worried he was going to do something to jeopardize the trust that he just built, and it was going to flip her back again, you know, and it was, you know, it's this will she, won't she the whole episode. And I thought maybe he'd, like, jump out with his double face and, like, hurt the camera guy or something, and then she'd be like, yeah, I knew it, you're bad, you know, you're a bad, bad man. But no, he jumped in front of the axe with, you know, Chloe now knowing that it makes him vulnerable, and even did that whole spectacle with holding the axe to his chest and being like, so if I push this in, you die. And he's like, I would. And she's like, but you jumped in front of the axe anyway. And he's like, I did, and I would every time. I love that. That was great. That was a cool scene, and I really like where this is going. But one of the other big things this episode is Linda is pregnant, so that's interesting. When she said not possible, that's definitely a like pregnant response, right? That's not a oh, you have cancer or you have some other kind of disease. Your first response isn't that's not possible and run off, you know. Um so I was pretty sure it was something like pregnant, you know. But yeah, so she's pregnant. So she was with Lucifer at one point. That'd be crazy if it ended up being like she thinks it's Amenadiel's kid, ends up being Lucifer's, and that gives Amenadiel a reason to like be um be like angry, because we saw how happy he was in that moment when he heard that. But I think Linda was. I mean, I think Amenadiel was the last person to be with Linda. I don't think. I mean, obviously, unless she had some relationships off screen. But at least in the show wise, It's been a while, I think, since Lucifer and her have been together. So it's most likely Amenadiel's, which is interesting. What comes of an angel and a human having a kid? I'm trying to think of, like, the closest example is when Amenadiel came down to bless Chloe's mom so that way she could have Chloe, right? But that wasn't like an angel banging a human and having a kid, right? So in Supernatural, when an angel has a kid with a human, it's a Nephilim and it has like, certain powers. So is their kid gonna be a Nephilim? But I also think that like in real life, like the biblical Nephilim isn't that at all. I think that's like a made up supernatural thing, maybe. Or at least in like some lore. Maybe it's true. I don't know. I don't know enough about religion to know, but I'm sure we're gonna get into it with that. Like maybe next episode we'll have a conversation like they're happy and ecstatic right now. Like and Linda seemed happy, Amenadiel seemed happy. But I'm sure when they're alone after calming down and thinking about it, I'm sure Linda's gonna have the question like, "But you're an angel, so what does that mean for the baby?" And maybe they will have an answer since they're angels and they might know what that means. So, but yeah, I like Judd the Jock, just to throw that out there. Playing this villain role because he's looked at the statistics for every season and the villain has like a 62% chance to win, so he's playing the odds, decided to be this big buff, asshole. And I love that it seemed like he was probably just a genuinely like good dude, just playing a dick just to win the show and win the money. I love that. It's smart, it makes sense. Because, I mean, that seems to be what most of the people there are doing. I don't know. I guess I can't say, but like that guy that was like a lawyer that looked like he was playing like a southern bum kind of guy. I don't know. Maybe that is how he just normally dresses and stuff like that. But it almost seemed like that was an act. But his regular job is like being a lawyer, where he's probably very like professional. Maybe that accent isn't even real. Um, so like he's just another person putting on another performance. But yeah, a couple of the other things I have written down here. So Father Kinley has been aware of Lucifer for 7 years. I wonder what would happen. Uh would Father Kinley doing the exorcism, like what would that do to Lucifer? Like would an actual, because like we have a lot of like, angels are real kind of lore, like with exorcism, is that real in this world? Like would that work on Lucifer? Is it considered a possession? You know, because that's the thing, is like usually an exorcism is when a demon possesses a body. So is that to say that the body that, I always thought that the angels are just using their normal forms. So like Lucifer has his demon face, but like Amenadiel, I feel like that's just what Amenadiel looks like in heaven, and he just came down to earth. Like it's not something where he has like a different form and he's possessing this body, um, which is kind of like what their mother did, right? Um, so I don't know. I'm curious. So like, what would an exorcism do? Is he actually, you know, a soul like possessing that body kind of thing? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe they will like start to do the exorcism and like Chloe will have to stop it kind of thing and save him. But but yeah, we'll see. I'm sure there's gonna be. more Chloe Lucifer drama up ahead now that whatever Kinley is going to say to Lucifer is going to probably throw Lucifer off the edge and he's going to do something stupid. What would be really awesome is with all this growth we've seen from Lucifer is if this random guy comes up to him and says like, hey, all this stuff about Chloe, yada yada, whatever he says, if Lucifer then goes to Chloe, something that maybe Father Kinley didn't expect, and be like, hey, this Father Kinley guy came up to me and said all this shit about you. Is it true? You know, and then she could be like, that piece of shit, you know? And maybe we could resolve this. But I mean, the thing is this show is a somewhat of a drama, so I imagine for drama's sake they're not going to do that. But I think that would be freaking I would love that. Like make the rest of the season be something else. Get all of it up in the air, like out there in, you know, the third episode or whatever, however long it takes. But like, well, I mean, I guess I do want it to be sooner, because if it takes till the end of the season, then it's just what the season is about, you know? So I think it would be cool if Lucifer does like subvert Kinley's expectations, and he like Kinley's telling Lucifer this to make him freak out and turn Chloe again, kind of thing. And instead Lucifer goes and talks to Chloe and is honest, you know. I think that'd be really cool. But we'll just have to wait and see. I can't wait to see more, guys, but that's going to be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. This was a Patreon exclusive, which means that you can see the rest of Lucifer, all of however many seasons there are, I have no idea. But if you're watching this on YouTube right now, that means all the rest of Lucifer is on my Patreon. So check that out if you're interested with the Patreon exclusive tier. There's other content on there as well. Check it all out. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.